Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Karen's Kitchen. I'm going to make a dessert today. I've been making enough savory stuff and I want to make a dessert. So I'm going to do that today. Put this so too far over. Okay. Hi, sweetie. Good to see you. Okay, and I'll tell you what I'm doing as I do. Blessings to you too. I've got 2 bananas in here and I'm going to mash them. And everybody knows this is the mix and masher from Pampered Chef. I found this is the easiest way to mash bananas, avocados, or anything you need to mash versus a regular potato masher. This does the trick. Even if I leave a little lump in here, it doesn't really matter. I've got my convection oven heating up right now. Welcome to everybody coming in, and thank you for coming in and sharing this out. I would have been in here sooner, but I ended up falling asleep a little bit, and then after I woke up, then I was getting ready to come in here, and then flour got all over the place. Some of my flax meal got on the floor, so I had to clean it up. So I was doing that before I came in here, and I was getting frustrated because I wanted to come in here so bad that I wanted to clean that up first. So things like that do happen, you know. Okay. Now this is, and then I got 90 tops for black seeds, which I already got ready right here in my bowl. Flax meal. And now I'm going to mash the bananas in a mixing bowl. I already did that. Add the vegan butter, sugar, almond milk, and ground flax. Okay, the vegan butter, which I'm going to use, and he said you could use coconut oil, so I'm going to use coconut oil instead. 1/3 cup. So I thought I'd use that instead. This I'm going to have to use in a little bit again. All right, and then now the sugar. How much sugar do I need? I need 3/4 cup of sugar, all right? And now everybody knows I use cane sugar, so I'll get that out. Welcome. Hi, Lynn. Good to see you. Welcome. I hope you can see me over here. I'm just going to have to kind of work around everything here. I don't want to knock anything on the floor. Put this over here. I can keep my bowl from falling on the floor too. Yeah, that's good. Measure it out, 3/4 cup. Okay. One thing about these, you measure it out. You can't go any further than what you measured out because it's going to measure it out precise. Okay, there we go. A little bit more. I'm sorry I'm not reading comments right now, but I want to get this started. I want to get these in here. I'm going to close this up before I put it in so I can sit it back so it doesn't fall on the floor. Let me put it away. All right, now I add my sugar, the almond milk, and the ground flax meal. I've already got that. Now the almond milk, 1/4 cup of that. Okay. And everybody knows this is the liquid side. It's real easy to measure from this. There we go. 1/4 cup. All right. I'll put this back. Okay. Now, and the ground flax meal and stir well to combine. Okay, here's my flax meal. And this is one tablespoon of flax to 3 tablespoons of water. This is supposed to be makes it like an egg. Okay. I'm going to stir well to combine this before I add my flour. I've got my flour already mixed up. Or already got measured out. Probably would do better with a beater, but I don't feel like getting it out, so I'll just do it this way because it's going to be a little lumpy anyway. And I got this sitting here and I got some papers in here. I went to Walmart today and got me some muffin tin papers to put in there. because that's what they suggest to use. Well, that keeps your muffin tin clean, so you don't have to bother washing it. Okay, now add the flour, baking soda, and baking powder, and stir well to form a thick batter. Okay, now I'll put this in here, and that's 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Okay, let me get this out. Okay, add the flour, the baking soda, and baking powder, and I gotta see how much of those I need. Let's see, half a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of baking powder. Okay. And everybody knows this is non-aluminum. Got this off of Amazon. So I'll put this back over here. And a teaspoon of baking powder. And better make sure put this up so my bowl doesn't fall on the floor. That would be a fine kettle of fish if my bowl fell. Let me get I think I'll use this spoon. I think I've got everything in here now. Stir well to form a thick batter. Add the chocolate chips and stir until just combined. Okay, I'll do this first and then I'll add the chocolate chips. Hi, Alexis. I see you finally made it in. I tried to talk to you during Periscope's when Periscope came on, but I guess you didn't see me talking to you. There were so many comments coming through on people that weren't in there. Periscope came live a little earlier today, and they're 4 years old as of today. So people are doing happy birthday scopes today. Well, I decided not to do that now, cooking scope. I've done them before. I did one last year, I believe. And they had something like 13,000. Oh, yeah, I know you were, Sugar Drop, because I said hi to you. I said hi to Alexis, too, but I don't think she saw it. There's so many comments, you know, and I'm lucky I got yours, Sugar Drop, because those comments were flying so fast, and I just happened to glance up and see yours there. You were there, and Lenzo was in there, too, and Alexis was in there. I think it's awesome. They're 4 years old. I just hope they keep going. Okay, I'm going to get this all mixed in here. Mix this around. This is going to be a real thick batter. I wanted to make sure I got my convection oven all lit before I even started this. All right. And now it says a half or more of chocolate chips. Oops. So I'll start with a half a cup. And everybody knows these are carob chips. I don't use regular chocolate. This around. This will be a real, like you could say, real thick batter. Very, very thick. I guess it's supposed to be that way, so we want to get it all mixed up real good. It's going to be hard to mix it real good because it's thick. But I'm doing the best I can. Try to get this all, get the flour and everything all stirred in here. And then I'll take like a teaspoon or whatever to put in my muffin tin. And I'm only going to have it in there about 20 minutes. It says 22, I think, to 25 minutes. I'm going to start at 20 and see how well I do. Because with a convection oven, you don't have to have it in there as long. I need a different spoon. Oh, I put them away. I'm going to give a different spoon. And everybody knows this is one of the Pampered Chef tools, spoon. I really love it. It's a set of 4. That's one of them. I happened to get that on my party. And I want to thank everybody that purchased for my party. It's now over. It was over last night. Everything has been, all my stuff that I want has been submitted to Alexis. So I'm sure she'll probably get the order submitted as soon as she possibly can. I'll put this down a little bit so you can watch in my, there, really get you turned all the way down there. I'll turn this way so that way you can see it a little bit better. I can fill these all the way up. It's gonna be real hard. I wish I had a different way to do this, but I don't right now. So I have to just do it this way. There should be enough for 12 muffins, they said. So that's what I'm gonna try. Pardon my hand, my fingers are nice and clean, and I just don't stick them anywhere else while I'm doing this. I'm just gonna put one scoop bowl in here for now to see how far it goes, and then if I need any more, I'll just stick them in here. They say to use the paper, so I bought a package of 300 of them. And these are gonna be the smaller muffins. I don't care for the large ones too well, and that muffin tin doesn't, you can't find papers to fit it, and I'd rather just use the smaller ones. This is supposed to make 12, so we'll see how far I get with it. I should make, it's going to make 12. I'm just going to have to put a little bit more on some of these, I suppose. Thank you, everybody, for coming in, sharing this out, and being here. I know it's probably boring right now what I'm doing, but at least they don't have to be in there very long. And my ovens, I turn my convection oven on. Normally when I go to turn the convection oven on, I forget to start it. Well, I didn't this time, and I hear it going. Oops, that paper didn't want it. Paper kind of got lopsided. Oh, that didn't get in there. Paper, for some reason, I had it in there, but I'm just not going to change the paper. I'll just leave it sit. I think it'll be okay. Might stick to it, but I don't know why it did that. But don't eat the paper anyway, so. Some of these, like I said, really have a lot in them. There we go. That one's got a lot. Now I'm going to start filling some of these up a little bit more. Because I know on the video, when I watched it on YouTube, she filled them all the way to the top. Or as full as she could get them anyway. That needs a little more. Because you want to use this batter all up. When I get that batter dispenser, this will be much easier to do the next time when I go to make muffins. Or cupcakes or whatever. It'll make it a lot easier. This is a messy job, but I think it'll be okay. I'm just trying to get this all kind of evened out a little bit. I'm not, put a little bit more in this one. That's the one where the paper got a mess, but I can take it off. It won't matter too much. Pretty much a little bit more in this bottom one here. See, then got the batter all used up. Okay, there we go. Now I'll lick my fingers off. Now I'm going to put this in here for about 20 minutes. Okay. This is fun to set this time. I'm just going to do it 20. I think that'd be good enough. Whoops, went back down. Come on, get back up here. Oh, that's close enough. It was close to 20. It was 1957, so I'm not going to worry about 3 seconds. So, okay, let me put this back up. Whoa, whoa. I don't know why this darn thing wants to fall over today. I tightened it, too. Sorry about that. Ready to fall over. So what's everybody's weather doing today? I suppose in Alexis says it's probably hot again. 350. 350. Yeah, I could have sugar dropped. You're right. I could have. It still come out okay, I think. I'll probably use that the next time I make this. Just trial and error the first time. And I'm going to have to buy those scoops that Pampered Chef has. They're a little bit better than what I have as far as the, you know, the metal scoops. And I wasn't able to get those because of the amount of stuff that came in. Not that much came in, so I wasn't able to buy that much. So I didn't get them this time. I might get them on somebody else's party or whatever. But I wasn't able to get them this time. Let me put this back. So, it is an Oster, an O-S-T-E-R. I got it at Walmart a while back. I'm not sure how much I spent for it. I really don't remember. I don't remember what I spent for it. It wasn't even $100. It must have been, could have been $65, $70. I see Erlene's in here. Welcome, Erlene. Good to see you. Those are in here. Thank you for being here. My daughter, and I see Alexis. I only see three icons on the bottom. I know there's more in here than that, but I only see the 3 icons on the bottom. That's kind of odd. And when Periscope came on, I tried to ask them, and they never got back with me. Well, you know, the comments were scrolling so fast. You know how they do. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. I was trying to ask them, and I was going to try to see if they could tell me why on the replays not all the comments appear. But I never got an answer because evidently they didn't see the comment. They were, you know, it was $99. Okay, early, and I wasn't sure. But I was trying to ask them how come all the comments don't appear on replays, because that kind of confuses me, and I don't understand that at all. Why they don't. That's been happening a long time. You know, I thought maybe it was on my end. I thought maybe it was something with my phone or my iPad, but no, it's been happening to everybody. You know, Alexa's the same thing. A lot of them you just have to ignore some of them, you know, and not worry about them. I try to just look at the ones that are. Oh no, you bought a Toshiba. I like this one because this was the best one I saw at Walmart. It was the biggest one they had, and Arlene bought the same one. The reason I have it, I wouldn't have it except the oven in my stove won't work now. And my son hasn't come to fix it yet. So I have to use some kind of oven to bake stuff. So I thought I better buy a countertop convection oven. And when I saw this in at Walmart, yeah, I can imagine. You know, they say you get what you pay for, but my goodness, if it's gonna go dead after just a few months, what the heck? They must not stand behind their products very well. I know how that was. I had a Toshiba laptop that wasn't very good. Oh, yeah, you have to, Alexa. Yeah, you read the name in the comments. Yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy. Well, you know, I had a crazy one in here yesterday. Oh, yeah, probably. You're probably right. Anyway, I had somebody in here yesterday and those that were in my Periscope yesterday saw this person. They said they were going to report me because he thought I was racist. Well, my Periscope from yesterday was not reported because I was able to watch the replay this morning and nothing was said. So, like Laura said, well, maybe he's just trying to intimidate me or try to scare me or something, you know, because I did block him after that. So I'm just waiting to see. But somebody in here said they were going to email Periscope and they were going to try to, you know, keep it from happening. So I do appreciate that. I know everybody that comes in here is very kind to me. Yes, a very bad troll because he said I look like Gary Coleman. And to me that was offensive because Gary Coleman was a man, and I don't look anything like a man. If I look like a man, it's not my fault. I got to take the looks that were given to me, you know. Yeah, this person tried to stir up trouble, and then when I told him it was offensive to me because Gary Coleman was, you know, well, black and I'm white, he says, well, then are you racist? I says, no, I'm not racist. And he's like, I'm going to report you. Oh, you couldn't see his comments, Erlene? Oh my God, Sugar Drop, really? Oh, good for you. Good for you for telling them off. You know, I think people like that, when they come in here, they have a problem. The fact that they probably are not happy with their lives and they're miserable. So they want to make everybody else miserable. So then they'll come in and say all kinds of things that they shouldn't say. Yeah, you about have to. You're right, Alexa. Just don't. You know, I did say, well, I'm not racist, and then Laura muted him, but I did block him at the very end. So, yes, right, hate-filled hearts. But everybody that knows me, when they come in here, they know I'm full of love, and I won't do that to anybody. Oh my goodness, because you live in Oklahoma. What has that got to do with anything? Oh my goodness. That makes no sense at all. No sense at all. You know, and I tried to tell the guy, no, I'm not racist because a lot of viewers on here I have in here are black. They're, you know, they're not white and I love them dearly. So I'm not racist at all. Oh, thank you so much. And you guys are awesome too for coming in here. Oh. Don't mute as a report. Well, he did get muted, Alexis, but he didn't report my broadcast from what I could tell because I was able to watch the replay this morning and nothing was done. So, and I've muted quite a few and I've never had any do that. It's just that somebody, he said he was going to report me and Laura says, well, your mom, he probably isn't going to do a thing to you, you know. And I thought, well, just let him go ahead and report me because I didn't do anything wrong anyway. I mean, you know, reporting a cooking scope? Huh, we're just standing in the kitchen and cooking. What the hey? You know, Alexis has had that done to her too, a cooking scope. You're not doing anything but cooking and showing people how to make certain things and they're reporting you? That makes no sense to me. But you know, it is what it is. The people are crazy, you know. Life is crazy. The world is crazy. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Did he get off? Did he get off after that? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do have a YouTube channel too that I do take these periscopes and put them up on YouTube. So if people miss them here, because you know, there are only so many you can have on your profile, 500, and you go they start deleting them. You know, gets the point and start deleting them. Well, I put most of them on. Now the very first ones I didn't put on YouTube, but I've been putting on YouTube for quite a while now. Oh, some people do have a lot of nerve. You know, they don't care. They don't care whose feelings they hurt. You know, they're miserable, so they're going to hurt your feelings too. You know, they could have gotten their feelings hurt in some way. Some people could have somebody could have hurt their feelings, so they want you to be miserable too. But, you know, I don't choose to be miserable. You know why? Life is too short for that. The world is too short, you know, to be miserable. Oh, I know. No respect for others, especially older people. You know, they have respect for nobody, I should say, but they don't have respect for senior citizens at all, you know. And I deserve as much respect as anybody else. Eventually, probably in the summer, well, yeah, I might start doing some more again. Oh, yeah, they only see the one last, you're right, Alexis, they only see what last 100 scopes. You're right. So that's why I put them up on YouTube, because people are going to miss them if they, you know, now it says in my profile 500, but you know, on my feed, 500, but then they start deleting, but you only see 100 at a time. Yeah, when they can remain anonymous, you're right. But you just have to block those ones, you know, and I notice Alexis does that all the time, just blocks them, doesn't even talk to them. She's been getting plenty of them, you know. I should have asked Periscope when they came on, why are the bots back? Seems like the bots are back with a vengeance. You know, they updated Periscope, And they said they kind of got rid of the bots and the trolls. Well, if they did, I'd like to know where they went to, because I get them every so often. Alexis keeps getting them. Most broadcasters probably do. But like everybody else, since I'm a broadcaster, even if you're not a broadcaster, you must go into your profile several times a day and check to see who's following you, because you don't want a troll or a bot following you, because they're going to follow you everywhere you go. Yeah, they're still around, unfortunately. You know something? The ones that make those bots, they don't have a life. I guess they find it, they think it's funny to go in and create these bots. You know, I mean, all they do is repeat comments. That's annoying enough. But to have the trolls come in and say what they said to me yesterday, it's crazy. I mean, that wasn't very nice what that one came in and said to me. I wanted to wipe the smile off my face. I had another one do that a while back, and it might have been the same person, made a whole new account. Yeah, you probably do, Erlene. You just have to block them. You know, hi, good to see you. Welcome. Well, I get a lot of new ones in here all the time. And after I watch go to watch my replay, and if I see somebody's following me that I don't want to follow, or I don't want them following me, I'll just block them immediately from my profile. You have to. You got to keep a handle on it. You know, whether you get a lot of bots or trolls blocked, it doesn't matter. Yes, I know. A lady told me a while back, she come in and she says, I want to wipe that smile right off your face. I know they don't. But that person came in yesterday and said they wanted to wipe the smile off my face. Well, what's wrong with me smiling? It's better than frowning, because it takes less muscles to smile than it does to frown. You know, and there's nothing to be frowning about. You know, it's hi, Juan Elizabeth, good to see you. It doesn't do any good to frown, you know, because I don't want to show that I'm sad or anything. Like, hi, good to see you, welcome. You know, I don't have, some days are worse than others, but I come in here making the most of it and come in here and show you guys what I can do. Oh, I bet it is. I bet it is. Oh, I'm glad the snow melted. I walked the dogs after I come back from Walmart, and it's beautiful sunshine out there, and I'm just loving it. So beautiful, you know. We can get out there and get into nature, and snow's gone, and I'm so thankful for that. I mean, we had that snow for a week. That was a week too long. Just too much. I didn't like that snow, but hey, there wasn't anything I could do about it. You know, we got the snow. We get them, like I said, here in Oregon, it's very, very rare to get a lot of snow. But when we do get it, we get a lot of it at one time. So we get it maybe every 3 to 5 years. We get a big, gigantic snow. Yeah, oh, you figured I was at Walmart? Yeah, I was at Walmart this morning. Well, thank you so much for saying so. I sure try to be anyway. You know, I try to be as kind as I can be to other people. You know, I try to treat people the way I want to be treated, you know, because you're going to get back what you give out. If you mistreat people, they're going to mistreat you. And you all know that when I come in here, I don't mistreat anybody. But I get it from these trolls and these people that I don't even know, that decide that they're going to say something rotten. Well, you know, they can say anything rotten they want. You know, they're only hurting themselves in the end. They're not hurting me or anybody else. They're hurting themselves. You know, they're not going to make friends that way, you know, not at all. Anyway, we've got beautiful weather today, sunshine. We got a beautiful day today, but my ex-husband said we're going to get rain again tomorrow. It was raining quite a bit yesterday, so we're going to get rain again tomorrow. The problem of it is we get all the rain now, and then when the summer comes along, we stay dry all summer. And the grass is green now, but in the summer it turns out really brown. You are right, Sugar Drop. They are. They're rotten to the core. I don't know if some of these, if they were even brought up right. If they were brought up with very good manners when they were little. You know, and as they got older, it just followed them. I don't know. Oh, look at, they're rising nice. There's still a little more than 5 minutes to go, and I'll check them to see if but look, they're rising really, really nice. Oh, it's going to rain on Thursday? Yeah. I was going to ask you, sweetie, did they get your floor done? And is it still trying to dry? Because my daughter when she called me this morning, they were supposed to come and put the glue, because she has some of her vinyl, the floor was coming up. And they said it'd take 4 hours to dry. How many videos can you make on Periscope? there is no amount of videos you can make, Sugar Drop, as many as you want. Some people come on every day, come on once a day. Okay, you'll recover. Some people come on maybe a couple times a day. I usually come on just once a day. And if I find something else I want to do, I'll come on twice. But normally I come on once a day, usually 5-6 days a week or whatever. And that's about the stint of it. But there's no amount of times you can Periscope. Oh, good. I figured it would be. I'm glad, because you don't want the boys stepping in that. Because I know when they come home from school, they're going to want to step on that floor, and they don't realize that they shouldn't be stepping on it. So, anyway, you know, you got to be kind to people, whether they're kind to you or not. And it's really, really hard. Hi, Lance. Good to see you. I bet they were. I bet they were. Good to see you, Lance. Welcome. You're awesome. For everybody that comes in here every day is awesome. What am I making now, Lance? Oh, I'm making some chocolate banana muffins, but they're made out of carob chips, Lance. Oh, they're home. Yeah, I know they're home already from school. Yeah, I figured they would be because it's almost 3 o'clock here. Yeah, it's about 2:30 here or something like that. Yeah, so I figured that. Yeah, and you're 4:30 there, so I knew they'd be home from school, but getting to not step into it. Yeah, Lance, I'm always making something new. So I try to make everything new that I possibly can. I was going to do guacamole, but I'll probably do that tomorrow. Hi, Tammy. Good to see you. Welcome. I'll do the guacamole tomorrow. That's exactly right. Yes, they are, Lance. Yes, they are. You're right. It doesn't mean you're racist because you're a different nationality than somebody else. You know, I happened to look at that person that I was blocking yesterday, and I was able to write his name down. So if I do have any trouble with him with Periscope, I can go right into Periscope and tell him who he was. Give them his username. So just 2. I just mashed 2 bananas together, Lance. Two bananas. Yeah, aren't they though? They're rising. Yeah, you can see they're rising high. There's a little more than 2 minutes to go. I'll tell you what's in here, Lance. It's got 2 bananas that are mashed, a 1/3 cup of vegan butter or coconut oil, which I use the coconut oil, a 3/4 cup of sugar, and I use cane sugar, not the refined, a 1/4 cup of almond milk, 1 tablespoon of ground flax, and 3 tablespoons water. That makes a flax egg. So that's right. It doesn't make everyone the same. 2 cups of flour, all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of baking powder, and then a 1/2 cup or more of dairy-free chocolate chips. And I used a 1/2 cup because it was plenty, because the batter was really thick. And as you can see, they're really rising nice. No, I haven't, but I don't eat cheese anyway. So since I don't eat cheese, that doesn't sound too appealing to me anyway. You want one of those muffins? Yeah, I do too. I want one too. But you know, banana and cheese doesn't sound too appealing to me anyway. Not really. Let me go get my microwave grip so when this is done I can take them out. See, since I'm a vegan, I don't eat dairy cheese. Oh, vegan cheese. Yeah, well, vegan cheese. Bananas and vegan cheese. I've never tried it. No yeast. Nope, there's no yeast in here. Nope, no yeast. Well, true. Well, you're really hanging there for the... Oh, you are something. You are something, Denise. You're really hanging there for the muffins. Am I making you hungry now? Oh, yes. Bananas and peanut butter. Yum, 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 yum. You're right. Absolutely. You know, some things just don't go together very well. I wonder what I was hearing my dog's eating. They just don't go together very well. Peanut butter and bananas, you know. I didn't have silly cravings when I was pregnant, though. Sweet and salty banana and cheese. Yeah, it would be. I never thought about trying anything like that. Not saying I never will, but it doesn't sound good right now. But I'm always looking for new recipes. And, oh, you saw Oh, you saw the bananas and ketchup in as a craving? Oh my goodness. Wow, sweetie, I didn't know that you have bananas and ketchup as a craving. Wow. 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 That's, yeah, I like that face you're making there, Denise. That's hilarious. Let me see if these are going to be done enough now when I take them out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're brown on top. You don't want them to get them any more done. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You don't want to get them any more done. If I try to get them any more done, I'll burn them. Don't they look good, though? Yep, they're done. Look at that. Well, this one could have rose a little bit more, but, you know, I'm just the only one eating them anyway, so, okay. So I'll pull this back just a little bit. Don't these look good? Look at that. I know they do, don't they? And they really browned nice. And that was only 20 minutes. See, a convection oven, you don't have to have them in there as long as you would a regular oven because it's a hotter oven. And it really, I thought, well, 20 minutes is enough. It was, I think it said 22 to 20. Yeah, 22 to 24. So I said, well, 20 minutes. Oh, yeah, they do, don't they? They really do. And I know I'm going to really like them. I have to let them cool completely off, or I can even take them out of here. But I just thought I'd try this recipe. They look so good. Some rose a little bit higher than others because got a little more in it. But, you know, that's okay. That I know, don't they, dear? They really do look good. I'm really pleased with the recipe. It was very easy to do. Not that many ingredients in there anyway. Oh, you did make some brownies in a brownie pan? Cool. Yeah, they do, don't they? Anybody getting hungry yet? Oh, that's true. But you know, with chocolate chips in here, and these being banana and chocolate chip, I don't think I need butter on them. They're probably just good the way they are. Oh, no, probably not, because they got chocolate chips in them. These are supposed to be a good dessert, the sweet ones. So I thought I'm just going to probably eat them the way they are. But I have to let them completely cool. I can't take them out until they're completely cool. But I think they look marvelous. 20 minutes and they got good and done. Man, this convection oven, I'm really loving it. I didn't think they'd get that brown because they didn't look that brown a little bit ago, but they browned right up. And I know they're going to be, I'm going to see if I can take I don't want to try to get this, well, it's in the paper, but I'm going to try to get a spatula to try to raise the paper up because I don't want to, and see if I can hold it up to the camera. Well, it's going to be kind of hard. Let me see if I can. And bear with me here. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Yow, hot. There we go. And they're little too, aren't they cute? Ooh, that's hot. Don't they look good? Wow. And it saves my pan. I'll have to wash it a little bit because it got a little bit of chocolate on it. But onion and orange muffins. I don't know about the orange. Sounds good, but I don't know about onions in muffins. I don't know about that one. But you said it was good. Yeah, don't these look good? And this is a simple recipe to make. I'm going to put these up on my Facebook group. They're very easy to make. And see if others want to make them too. They look so freaking good. Yeah, they do. Like I said, I got to let them cool completely down. You drove home and dinner is on. Wow. Aren't you not? Isn't that great, Alexis? You mean Bryce took care of it for you? Your mom took care of it for you? Wow. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Here are my chocolate chip banana muffins. They've got carob chips in them, and because these are non-dairy. There's no milk or no dairy milk in it. You're using a quick cooker. You know you're going to get real good at it too soon, Alexis. Oh, I know. Paula Dean has nothing on me. Yeah, I don't watch Paula Dean, but you know this. It isn't hard to do something. Like I said, it's a little trial and error the first time, and some of them don't look as good. You know, recipes don't turn out as good as I'd like them to, but these turned out really great. They really did. They got nice and brown on top. Oh, thank you. You are, oh my goodness, really? Wow. Well, there you go, Alexis. I'll tell you one thing. The quick cooker sure does make fast work of stuff. You know, I've never seen Paula Deen on here. No, I don't know. I don't know if she does or not. So, you know, if she comes on Periscope, I've never seen her because I'm not following her anyway. But, I'm not going to be as good as Paula Deen or Rachel Ray or anything like that. But, on TV, well, I don't watch TV now. If somebody watches TV, they can let me know. But I don't watch TV, so I don't know. I'd rather not. Because all I have hooked up to my TV is my Roku. So if I want to watch TV, I just turn my Roku on and just watch things on there. I don't watch the regular TV programs at all. I don't feel it's necessary to have to because I'm not going to pay for satellite and I don't have to pay for the Roku. So I just I just go ahead and use the Roku. But don't be afraid to make your own. Make your own. That's why Alexis comes on every day because she's making her own foods. She knows exactly what's in it. I know exactly what's. I'm going to hold this up to you too. Again, I know exactly. Oh, you have Roku too. I know exactly what's in here. Don't these look good? Look at that. Look at that. How brown they turned out. So nice. They really did. I'm really pleased with this recipe. I've never made this recipe before, and I wasn't sure how it was going to go because it's actually called a one bowl chocolate chip banana muffin because you make everything in one bowl. But it came out really good. Oh, you watch? Yeah, Food Network. My daughter watches Food Network too. Yeah, they have a lot of cooking stuff, and that's where she's learned a lot of the stuff that she's done by Food Network. Thank you. Oh, I use the all-purpose flour, sugar drop. I use all-purpose flour. Don't they though? I'm really pleased with the way they turned out. I was hoping they'd turn out good because, like I said, I've never made these before, let alone putting them in a convection oven. Because with the convection oven, you have to know exactly how to set the time because it doesn't take as long to put in the convection oven as it does in a regular oven. So it takes maybe 2-3 minutes less, 5 minutes, I know, up to 5 minutes, I suppose. So when it said 22, 24, I said, well, I'll just do it on 20. And you could see they're good and done. They didn't need to be in there any longer. They turned out really, really nice. And I know once I bite into them, they're going to be delicious. I can't bite into them right now. They're hot. So, but because I want to post them up on Facebook, just the way they are. Oh, you want to learn? You've been wanting to learn how to bake in an air fryer too. I don't have one of those. I know Alexis has got an air fryer. She's used it a few times on her Periscope. Not an awful lot, but she has used it before. I don't know where I'd put it anyway. I don't have the room anymore to put an air fryer. Yeah, I know you do, Alexis, and I see you use it on your Periscope once in a while. Not necessarily. It's whatever you choose to use. You could probably use wheat flour in here as well if you wanted to. I can't cut into the middle of it right now because they're hot and I have to let them cool completely. But I think it's up to the individual. I just used. Oh, thank you, Alexis, for taking care of that one. I just used all-purpose flour, but I've got wheat flour too. It's totally up to you. Like I said, no recipe is set in stone. So feel free to tweak it to your liking. If you don't like to use all-purpose flour, just go ahead and yeah, you sure did. You sure did. Oop, that one. You sent that one right out of here. If you don't want to use all-purpose flour and you want to use wheat flour, then do that as well. Like with sugar. I use cane sugar in my recipes, or I use coconut sugar, which is both real good sugars. I don't use refined sugars. So I find that works real well for me. So anything calls for sugar, I just use refined sugar. Now, the woman that made up this recipe, she veganized it. So and when I saw it, I thought, oh my goodness, this is really nice. So, and I watched her a couple times make it, and I thought, well, I can make these. They're simple enough to make. And I venture anybody would try to make these because I think they're going to like them. They're simple to make, not that many ingredients in the recipe. You use I never heard of that one. Evaporated. Well, mine is called Morena. Morena, 100% pure cane sugar, and it's non-GMO too. Yeah, I think you're right. Whole wheat flour is better for you. You're right, Alexis. When I make these again off camera, I can probably use whole wheat flour for them too. I have both. I just got my, just saw my white flour there, and I just used it. But you're right, whole wheat flour is better. But right, non-GMO. Okay, I do try to get everything non-GMO. Now, as far as organic is concerned, not everybody can afford organic, and I don't buy organic all that much. Only when I can afford to, because organic is expensive, and it's really high. It's better for you, but if you can't afford it, at least get something non-GMO. Because non-GMO, you don't have to worry about those genetically modified organisms. That's what GMO is. You don't have to worry about anything in there that's going to harm you. So that's why I try to get non-GMO at least if I can't get organic. But I try to get organic as much as I can. It's not, like I said, it's not always easy, and it's very expensive. And I don't push organic on everybody because I know not everybody can afford it. It's only $2, got a 4-pound bag at Walmart. Okay. I'll have to go look for that the next time I go to Walmart. I practically live there. It's less than a half a mile away from me. So I'll probably, because I was there today and I just wanted to get what I needed for the, I need to get me some avocados for the guacamole tomorrow because it takes avocados to make it. But I wanted to do that, and so I wanted to get a few extra things. I go there. I'm sure a lot of you are like me. You go there for one or two things, but then as you start going down the aisles, you find something else you want. So then you end up with a cart full. Although I didn't have a cart full this morning, but you're going to go tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I could, but I'm not going to put any icing on it because I want to eat these just the way they are. Oh, okay. But my cream cheesecake, I haven't bit into it yet. I haven't made the sauce. I'm not sure if I'm going to. I might just eat it the way it is. But my cream cheesecake looks really good. And it was made in the quick cooker. Hi, good to see you. And I used the cream cheese that I made here the other day on Periscope and used it for the cream cheesecake. For those that may not have seen it, let me go get it out and I'll show you what it does look like without the sauce on it. I keep it covered up. But there you go. There you be. There's my cheesecake. And that's the cream cheese that I made the other day here on Periscope. And this was made in the quick cooker. It's the recipe that comes with the quick cooker book. I know it does, doesn't it? I love cream cheese anyway. Okay, let me show it to you. I will let you see that. This is the one I get, Sugar Drop. It's called M-O-R-E-N-A, Morena, pure cane sugar, all natural, great taste. And here it says non-GMO. This is the one I get. I got a bigger bag this time. And this is what I use all the time. It makes everything taste really good. It's pure cane sugar. It's real good. And got that at Walmart. Walmart carries it. Oh, that is evaporated. Oh, I didn't know it was called evaporated. Okay, that's what I buy. That's the one I buy. I'm gonna put this back on here. That's the one I buy because I like it, and I started buying it quite a while ago, and I find that it works really well. So then I just kept buying it. But this cream cheesecake really does look good, though. I can't wait to bite into this, and I'm going to eventually. Oh, it says evaporated. I never paid any attention, Sugar Drop. I'm glad you told me that because I never paid attention. I'm going to get some water. So if that's the one you're talking about, then we get the same one. I like it. I really like that cane sugar. So I guess I did real good. Yeah, it is. It's a lot better for you. Absolutely. And the thing of it is, non-GMO, you don't have to worry about all those the genetically modified organisms getting in the food, you know, because you don't want that in there either in your body. No, I didn't. I didn't know it was evaporated. Well, I guess we both got great. You know what they say? Great minds think alike. You know, that is the only cane sugar I buy. Yeah, now I do. Yes, that's the only cane sugar I buy. And I buy it in large quantities, and every time it calls for sugar, that's exactly what I use. Because it works really well. It tastes good, makes everything taste good. And, you know, it's not refined. It's the cane sugar. And it's good for you. Anyway, I can hold this up now. Oh, look at those. Right. Okay, our processes. But there, you can take one last look at these. Don't these look good? Look at that, how they got really brown. Don't they look good? I'm really pleased with this recipe. I'm going to get ready to go off of here and post this up on Facebook. And like I said, I thank everybody for buying for my party. I do appreciate it. I will be promoting parties as they start. I know Cheryl Frazier's got one in April. Oh, thank you so much. That was a good compliment. I appreciate that. You know, I don't want to get a swelled head now. But I do appreciate, and I know the people who come in here because you want to see me do this. You know, you don't have to be vegan, and Alexis is not vegan. My daughter isn't vegan, but yet you come in here anyway watching me make this. And I go into Alexis's scope when I can, and she doesn't always fix vegan, but I go in there. You know, we share with each other. We go in there and we support each other. And that's what I like about everybody that comes in here. You support me. You're here for me. You don't make fun of me, and you help me out when when I get in a bad situation, which I have a few times, as you know. You help me out of those situations, and I appreciate that, you know. But I'm going to keep doing this as much as I can, as God gives me the strength to do it. Okay, it's Karen's Vegan Heaven. KAREN''S, vegan, VEGAN, heaven, HEAVEN. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Sugar Drop. Yes, like I said, a lot of stuff I make, you don't have to be vegan to like it. Like this, you don't have to be a vegan to like these banana chocolate muffins. You really don't. Oh, okay, thank you. All right. Hi, Cheese and Crackers. Good to see you. I'm going to hold up my muffins. Look how good my muffins look. Look at this. You'll have to go and watch the replay to see how I made them. But don't they... I am doing just absolutely fantastic. How are you doing? Don't these look good? They got nice and brown. And you know something? I only had them in there 20 minutes. It said 22 to 24, and I thought, well, I'll try 20. I took them out, and I saw how brown they were, and I thought, wow, they really look great. And I'm going to post them on my Facebook page. Yeah, I know. So could I. I won't eat all of them, though, but let me tell you. But I could eat them, too. They look so good. And I use carob chips. Carob chips are like the chocolate chips you buy in the store, only these are sweet, and they taste just like the chocolate chips you buy. I use those. That's what I put in here, and I made it vegan. Well, thank you for the super hearts. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Keep building up my super heart thing up, you know. And Periscope, when they came on, they were getting gobs of super hearts. I don't know how that works because they're Periscope. What can they do with the super hearts? They're the ones that invented them, and yet they were getting them like crazy. They had something like 13,000 in their Periscope. You know, I'm lucky if I get 1,000. But, you know, here lately, the numbers haven't been too bad. Some days are a little less than others. But if I get 600-700 in my Periscope, even after the replays, I'm happy. Because it's real hard sometimes on these cooking scopes to get a substantial amount of people in your scopes. I don't know why, but it's really hard. And it shouldn't be, because you would think that cooking scopes is what people would be interested in watching. That's why I put it up there that it's vegan and it's food, you know. But, you know, it's amazing that some people just, you know, aren't really interested. Now, there's a friend I follow that lives in England, He comes on Periscope very, very little, but he does a lot of traveling around London, and he'll do a Periscope on that. I like watching him when he does come in because there's parts of London. You know, I've never been to London, but I like seeing what London looks like. Oh, he doesn't come on for months at a time, and then all of a sudden he'll come back on. So I don't know when he'll be back on, but I do like his travel scopes because he always shows London. But anyway, I'm going to go in a little bit. You have you're afraid to use it? Oh, don't be afraid to use it. Look at this one. I got this in at Walmart, and it was on $3.50, and I put it in there for 20 minutes. And look how brown they got. It called 22 to 24. They were done in 20 minutes. With a convection oven, it takes a lot less time to get them done. Don't be afraid to use it. This is real good. I had to get an oven because if I want to do baking, I can't bake with my oven on my stove because the element went out. So I had to get something to cook on. So when I saw this, I bought it. You afraid you'll burn stuff? It's a little bit of trial and error at first. It might be a little hard for you at first. You just have to do it in spurts. Do it in short periods of time. If you're afraid you're going to burn something, just do it a few minutes at a time. And if it doesn't look done, then continue to put on a little bit longer until you think it's done. I was a little afraid too, but I've never burned anything in there yet. It's hard to get them real done sometimes, but I'd rather not have them done and, just keep working with it than burn them, because I don't like I call them burn offerings when I burn stuff, but you're welcome. But just do just short period. But if you make these, if anybody makes these muffins on $3.50, just put them in there for 20 minutes. That's all I had them in there for. And look how good they came out. I'm going to take these in a little bit. I'm going to take them out of here as soon because they're getting soft. I can pull one out now and I can let you see. See, doesn't that look good? Look at that. Look at that. It really looks good. And it got good brown on the bottom. They look real good. I'm going to post them up on Facebook. I'm going to take them out of this thing and put them on a plate and post them up on Facebook so I can show you what they look like and post the recipe so that you can see that you can make them yourself, because there isn't much to it. The ones that just came in, if you want to know what's in there, let me tell you. It's got 2 bananas. I mashed 2 bananas. And they don't have to be real ripe either. I use my, what did I use? I use that mix and masher that Pampered Chef has. I use that mix and masher. And then a 1/3 cup of vegan butter or coconut oil. I use coconut oil instead. 3/4 cup of sugar, which I use the cane sugar. 1/4 cup of almond milk, and I use the unsweetened almond milk. 1 tablespoon of ground flax, and 3 tablespoons of water. They want you to make a flax egg. So it takes 1 tablespoon of flax to 3 tablespoons of water. You have to let it sit for a few minutes because it gels up, gets gelatinous. And then 2 cups of flour, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, soda, a teaspoon of baking powder, and then a 1/2 cup or more of your dairy-free chocolate chips. So that's exactly what I used, and it come out really good. I only used a 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. Don't they look good? I think I'm going to go because I want to clean this kitchen up for a little bit, and I want to post this up on Facebook. But I thank everybody for coming in here and sharing this out and being here for me. I'll come in tomorrow probably and make a guacamole because I can make that, I think, in the manual food processor. Oh, you're so welcome. And I'm going to be coming back in as much as I can. But thank you all for coming in, the live viewers now and the replay viewers later. And I'm going to put this down so you can get the picture of this. So this will be my final shot. So I thank you all for coming in. So take care. God bless. Bye-bye. And love you all. Bye-bye.